Let's eat. How y'all doing? Welcome back to the Feed God's People. So today we're gonna cook some curry goat. I'm gonna show y'all how to make this curry goat from the rooter to the Judah. This is our curry goat. We starting off with that nice good marinade. Yes, sir. So the first thing we're gonna do is a technique called burning. And what burning is, you start burning off, you get you a hot pot, you put a little bit of oil in it. See that little bit of oil? I say it's about a quarter of a cup of oil. All right? Then you're gonna add Mal. This is Mal Jamaican curry powder. You just add that to it, and now you gotta get it working, right? I say this is I add about 3 tablespoons of curry powder. We're gonna get it working. This is the technique known as burning. All right? The flavor, man, it just lights the whole house up. When you get it down to the color you want, you're gonna add in your product. Whether it's chicken, this time we're doing goat. All right? Now we're going right back to the same process that we used before called braising. Right? So in our braising, we're gonna let this cook down till it burns. Till it caramelizes on all sides. All right, fam? Same thing. We're doing burning. This is nice and hot, real quick. Real quick. Bam. Yes, sir. Woo, if you could smell that flavor of that curry, my goodness. My goodness. Yes, sir, see? Some people can't handle it. Yes, sir. We're gonna get that braising going real good. It's very potent, it's very powerful. I think I need to switch up. Let's switch up eyes this time. Yes, 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 yes. Now you can really see how that is on the bottom. That's why it's called burning, but it's not burning. It's really just caramelizing the flavor of the curry powder. It's making it intense. So when I add my liquid to this, you're not going to taste anything but the curry powder and that flavor of curry. It's going to be very intense, very flavorful. We're going to let someone taste it this time so you can get that look of what it tastes like and see what their first expression is. Yes, sir. I don't have my assistant today. Normally she would be in here helping me knocking out the dishes and stuff. But today, I'm riding solo. All right, family, see you in a minute. Off of our burning. I want you to see that beautiful color that's coming onto this caramelated meat. See how it's caramelizing now? You want to get that dark. Refer back to my video on braised oxtails, and you will see what step I'm going to take it. See, this meat is rendering off really, really good. This goat right here is rendering off very, very good. It's going to be so, so delicious. But I needed to get caramelized, and it's taking a long time to do it. But we're going to get it there. It needs to look just like this, indeed. All right. Be right back. Just doing a rough cut to these. And then I'm going to put them into the Robocool, or food processor. And just do a light chop on it. And this is going to be some of the vegetables that I'm going to put into my rice. Traditionally, they don't use onions and celery in the rice when they making steamed rice for a Jamaican dish. But I am, because I want it to be more complete. I want you to have vegetables and everything. Even though we're doing the cabbage, I want everything you eat besides the meat to have a vegetable in it. I rinse it off afterwards. Or before. I wash my stuff before and after. Just to make sure. Always better safe than sorry. We got these nice, pretty jumbo onions. Yes, sir, I love them. Some people say that onions make you cry. But I learned in culinary school that if you peel them and chop them, get all this bad stuff off. Anything old or bad, you can just chop it right on off. Just like so. And then we're gonna get our cuts. Me today, we want to dice these, right? So I don't have to put this in a food processor because I can just do it like this. And I'm gonna get even dice like this. These things are going our way. It's a little slippery onion right here. But it don't matter. All my dice still gonna do the same. Just add this right onto my celery. Yeah, that's a little better. Alright. I thought two onions gonna do. This is gonna release an aromatic flavor to the rice that's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I love cooking with flavors. I don't believe cooking nothing bland. I don't use a lot of salts, but I use a lot of seasoning and flavor. I believe in all my food having flavor to it. If it don't have flavor, I don't even want it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we go. Let's do a nice flip to it. Should be getting that color. Yes, it's smelling good now. Look at that nice darkness that it's getting. See? That's that meat caramelizing from the braising technique, but this is called burning because we add flavor seasonings to it. Once again, we know what's going to happen with all of these drippings from the bottom of here, right? If we remember from the last video. Yeah. It's already making a gravy. It's already cooking down. Indeed. All right, let's get it. To feed God's people, we're doing goat today, curry goat. And I don't need this on here because I'm not giving anybody any free advertisement. But like I told you, I cook everything with flavor. And today, I'm going to show you, I don't just put water over into the pot, but I use a little bit of chicken base because I want to keep my flavor steady. Just a little bit, not a lot. That's about 1 full tablespoon. All right. Now, we've braised this down to the point that I want it. You can see how nice and dark the meat has gotten. It's coming from here to here. This is the color you want to see on it. So now, we're going to add our liquid, and it's going to release all these flavors that I've sealed in. Okay? Bam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nice, nice, nice. See that? See how rich that curry looks? That curry, that what you're looking at right now is going to end up being my base. That's the color we're going to get from our curry. Now in a moment, I'm going to show you how to cook this coconut beans and rice. See you in a minute. God's people making this curry goat dish. Now, I want you to see what the meat has done now. All of the liquid has dried up, and now your meat is caramelizing. getting a nice deep brown color, just like me. Gonna be nice and flavorful. Yes, indeed. Now she's ready. We're gonna add our chicken base to her and let her start reducing on her own. Look at that richness. Oh my goodness. Stop playing. Stop playing. That's what I want. Let me let y'all see that real good. See that color? That's curry. That's curry. Right here is your star anise. Your star anise adds more flavor to your curry. My. Yes. And as always, we put a top on it. So the top lets it boil faster. Feed God's people. We got this water gyrating and bubbling like we wanted to do. This is where we wanted to be. The same thing I'm doing right here, you can do in your kitchen. You hear me? Yes, sir. Now she's going to reduce down. Look how thick she's getting already. That's what we want. That's what we want. Yes. Let's make it happen. See that? That's the stuff you don't want. That's the stuff you don't want. See how dirty that water is? That's starch. All you do, you empty it out. You might have a little rice in the bottom. Just pour that rice on back in there and come and rinse it again. You're going to repeat this until the water is clear and it's not cloudy anymore. And this is washing your rice. Straight from my kitchen to yours. This is how we do it. See all of that? You want all that mess off. So what this do is actually makes your rice come back really good and fluffy. It don't be gooey and sometimes, you know, people can overcook their rice real easy. And you don't want that done. With this, it comes back nice and fluffy. And all that starch, which is not good for your body, you rinse it on. And it should be getting a little clear every time. Keep repeating that. Normally about 3 times does it. I don't know what's going on this time. Well, this is my 3rd time, so this should do it. What time is it, guys?
22.
Yeah, see how clear it is now? Now we're getting there. Much better. And that's how you clean your rice. God's people, straight from my kitchen to yours. So I'm gonna show you a little something. Whenever you're cooking something and it's doing this process of boiling, right? This is a way of tenderizing and also a way of rendering your fat. So I'm here today, Chef Jones, and I'm gonna show you how to do what is called skimming. So what you do is you go around and you lightly skim and take the fat off of it. And once you do this process, you can completely take all this nasty, no good fat off. But you have to be careful because you don't want to take your seasonings out either. Because remember, some of your seasonings will come to the top. All right? And this is the process that's known as skimming. And I'm going to take all this fat off of here. And in a minute, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you all what it looks like after you do it. Welcome back to Feed God's People, straight from my kitchen to yours. I'm gonna show y'all this was skimming. This is the fat that was rendered off of the lamb, and I skimmed it all off of here. And this is what we got now, all healthy, clean meat. Yes. Almost ready to eat, guys. Almost ready to eat. We got our rice, which is clean now, nice and healthy. This is the end of it. I'm about to do another thing, which is saute some onions and celery, and we're gonna lightly saute that, and we're gonna add it to our rice, kind of like the basis of a pilaf, without the browning of the rice. So I'm gonna make a vegetable rice, but it's gonna be nice and flavorful with coconut. We're gonna have a coconut and beans in it. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hungry just talking about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now we're gonna add us some coconut milk to our curry, which is gonna definitely add the flavor to it. Give it that yum yum. We're gonna put some potatoes and some carrots over in here to add some vegetables. All my dishes I try to make healthy. So it's, you know, it can be a complete dish for you. You don't have to worry about it. Definitely so. Look at all that coconut milk. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at that flavor. All right. Now we got our potatoes. Our potatoes is about to go into our fixings right here, into our curry goat. We got our beans for our rice. We have our onions and our celery and onions, which I'm about to lightly saute. And we're gonna make this coconut beans and rice. Indeed. I'll see you in a minute. We're gonna saute these onions and peppers. I love using avocado oil. You know, it's healthier. It's even healthier than olive oil, I feel. But olive oil is definitely better for women than avocado oil. Yes. So we're gonna saute this right quick, and we're gonna make it happen, Captain. Let's see. Nah, she not ready yet. Gotta get her hot. Whenever you use your pan, when I'm cooking and I'm frying anything, right, I call it sauteing. The difference is you want to get your pan hot to the point that it's smoking, right? And when you put your ingredients in, you should hear it go, you right? You want to hear that sound. That lets you know that grease is settling into your product, but it's just cooking your product. And that's what we're doing. Great, make it happen. Yeah. I think that's what I want to hear. Let's see. There she is. There she is. Yes, sir. After this, we're gonna put this right here, this sauteed onions and celery. I'm gonna get it nice and get it almost translucent. That means the onion, you're gonna almost be able to see through it. Then after that, I'm gonna saute it lightly, put a little seasonings in it, little chicken base, onion powder, garlic powder, and I'm gonna put that over here to the side. I'm gonna get my rice, and I'm gonna put all that together, and we're gonna have some good eating. Let's do it. All right, family. I made one mistake today. All right, I started to saute it when I should do it in here, because this is where the rice is gonna be cooked. I got the essence of the meat in here already. So we're gonna get all that flavor, all that little bit of curry flavor and everything else that I've already done. We already cleaned our rice, got it ready. We got our curry goat already boiling and reducing down. Oh, we great, make it happen. We great, eat. We getting ready to eat and to feed God's people. Straight from my kitchen to yours. Let's do it. So we're gonna lightly cook the beans just a little bit, get them, cook that, saute it all together and get it all going. And then after we do that, that's when we're gonna add our liquid and our rice. Right now we're gonna just get a light heat to it, let it do what it do. All right, family, let's make it happen. Family, I added the potatoes to it, a little bit more seasoning, some garlic, some thyme. Yes, indeed. I kicked it up another notch, and look what we're doing. Look what we're doing. Now, when those potatoes break down, they're gonna add a beautiful thickness to this. That's gonna make my gravy that I want to go on top of my peas and rice, which is already cooking, and my coconut peas and rice is gonna be the bomb. Enjoy, family. Be right back. So where we at right now? Right now, we got our curry chicken. I'm trying to bring it to a boil so that it can done. It got all its fixings on the inside of it. Now we have our beans and rice. I have a light water on it when it comes to a boil. I'm going to cover it up so I bring it to a boil. I'm going to add the coconut milk to give it the coconut milk flavor. And we're going to eat something good today. I promise you. All right, family, let's do it. With to feed God's people. We got our coconut, peas and beans and rice going now. And it's all seasoned. It's almost ready. Yes, sir. We're just waiting for the last ingredient. Once it gets to this level, it's boiling. See? I don't know if you can see it or not, but the rice is boiling real nice. So now we're going to cut it off and we're going to let it sit. You hear me? Now, we have the curry goat. The curry goat is back here doing what it do. Now once it reduces, it's gonna thicken and we're gonna be ready to eat. This right here, we're going with the cabbage now. We're about to do some steamed cabbage with some nice flavors and seasonings in it. Yes, sir. We're doing a little bit of onions now. Hit it with a little bit of seasoning. I'm not gonna do nothing heavy, nothing fantastic. A little onion powder. We're doing the same thing, making it real nice. A little garlic powder. Uh-oh, wrong side. Yep. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do this now. I'll be right back to you, family. Right back. All right, family. So we got our onions. I put a little bit of water in. I don't want nothing burning, you hear me? We got some onions to start it with, and we got some peppers. Some of these gonna go on the top. I'm putting some in now. This is gonna be our steamed cabbage. We got peppers and onions to add that nice aroma and flavor to it. Little onion powder, garlic powder, and I'm gonna use a little bit of seasoned salt. A little bit of seasoned salt. Yep. Yes, sir. That's what we got. That's what we're doing. All right, we'll be right back with the finished dishes. Yes. All right, family. So now I am searching for one of my main ingredients. I got my cabbage going now, and I'm searching for one of my main ingredients to my cabbage, you know. I know a lot of people don't use it or may not use it, but I'm going to get mad in a minute if I can't find it. And I apologize because I should have had it ready already. So my fault. Here we go. Yes, main ingredient. I take a little bit of crushed red peppers and I just add a couple of shakes. Just shake it a little bit. Yes, then you get them a little slight heat. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Yes, sir. Then I add my rice, all seasoning all. And a little bit of onion powder. Wrong one. A little bit of onion powder and a little bit of garlic powder. Now, grant you, I did put some of this in already, but got you understand that's on the bottom. Now we're talking about the top. We're keeping it simple and we're going to keep it flavorful. We're going to pull these seasonings up off the top. It's not a lot of water in here, so it's going to be steamed, not boiled, right? And I'm going to cover it up so she can steam in her juices. You don't want it to be too soft, and you want it to be very flavorful. I'm going to add the rest of the peppers and onions. Oh my goodness. We're going to add nothing but flavors and colors. Let's do it. Let's do it. Also, at the same time, I'm going to take a little peek back here and see how my curry goat is going. Oh, yes. Hi, baby. How you doing? Looking delicious. All right. She is doing what she's supposed to do. So, family, we're going to be right back. We're getting everything finished. We had our last stages. I'm about to show you a nice, delicious plate that's going to make you want to rub your tummy and want something. All right, family. So, when we got everything ready, everything is down to the end. We got this rice, this coconut beans and rice. Oh, yeah. And we have the steamed cabbage. We had the steamed cabbage. She nice and ready. I'm gonna put my final garnish on, which I always like to garnish it so it look nice and pretty. We're gonna use some scallions or green onions, whichever one you want to call it. We're gonna cut it nice and thin. And I'm just going to use this as a garnish. It has a nice flavor to it. And, you know, it just adds that when you bite into it. So, yes, family. We're going to add a little bit of this to the cabbage. And then we're going to add a little bit of it to the rice. Just to add a little color, a little flavor all through and through. Yes, indeed. Here we go. Here we go. She ready. And wrong one. And she's ready. All we waiting on now is our goat. We're gonna get our goat nice and tender. You see she bubbling. She got her potatoes in there. Ooh, nice sauce to it. I just want that sauce to thicken up a little bit so we'll get it where we want. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we go. And we're gonna be cooking with gas to feed God's people. Everything I'm doing right here in this kitchen can be done right in your home. So I'm showing you step by step. Let's enjoy. This is our finished product. We got it down to the bones. The meat is falling off the bone. Yes, sir. To feed God's people is happening. We're going to eat, and I'm going to tell you, have a bed ready because you're going to sleep. This is what we're doing. We got the curry goat. We got the coconut rice under that with the nice sauce on top. We have the steamed cabbage with the green onions as the garnish. And Lord have mercy. Let's eat. Let's eat. Let's eat.